guys able to change tires on ATVs?
Yeah.
What if the rim is a little bent?
I can take a look. Some of them are real thin sheet metal, other ones are...
Okay, can I come now?
Sure.
Okay.
All right, man.
Is that too bad? What do you think?
Smack it and see what happens. The worst thing is, you know.
I mean, I don't need the rim, so yeah.
We'll see.
Okay.
Is it aluminum or? I don't think it's going to seal up. See, I didn't notice this. See, that whole lip is smashed in.
What's up?
I get a wheel.
No, I have a wheel.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I just need the tire off of it. The tire's
yeah, we
still
could do
good.
that.
Oh yeah.
I know you had a wheel.
Oh yeah.
All right, cool. Cool, thanks, sir.
We got the last piece of the puzzle, boys. That came in earlier today. We just dropped it off. They told me to come back in an hour, so that's what we'll do. Jimmy wasn't there. If he was, I would have made him say hi to the vlog, but he wasn't. So while we wait for that, we're headed to get the last few things to get the quad to run, hopefully today. Just some maintenance stuff, some fluids, some spark plugs. Now, as far as the color reveal goes, not happy. I had a certain look in my head and found a near perfect color. The problem is the fucking cap wasn't even in the same spectrum, not even in the same realm, not even close to what came out of those fucking cans. So bear in mind, my camera's not the fanciest thing in the world, so what you're seeing now isn't as accurate as it is in person. So here's a few examples to help you guys visualize it. If the Silver Surfer had a quad, he'd paint it this color. If the missus wanted to check her makeup while riding on the back, she could. If I stuck these in the middle of Chicago, tourists would take selfies with it. If the Tin Man was horny, he'd fuck my quad. Whatever. If anyone knows a way to make these less obnoxious, let me know in the comments, please. All right, with that out of the way, I have a few places I gotta go. First, we're headed to Chrome Depot. I mean Home Depot. It's home. Home Depot. All right, we got some brake fluid. Got some zip ties to fix the cracks. Got some paint stripper to strip the paint off of the luggage racks. We got 3 quarts of oil, 2 of which are for the engine, 1 of which is for the front differential. Got an oil filter and 2 NGK spark plugs.
I just feel so far away, holding on to these empty spaces as I try to find my...
Oh man, this is getting exciting. It's been a very long time since she's been on all fours. So I got the front end all put together. I got brand new tie rod ends, tie rods. There's the wheel, I got that on there, the shock, the knuckle, everything's good to go. We'll straighten the steering wheel out. And you'll see she'll need a little bit of an alignment, but that's no problem. So now, wait a minute. Oh shit. These tires are backwards, so I gotta flip those. Which means I've been riding all last season with directional tires in the wrong direction. God damn it. So actually, since the front wheels are off, I'm gonna fill and bleed the front brakes. Alright, that took way too fucking long, but the front brakes are bled and filled, they feel good. So now to the back brakes. The back brakes are a little different. It's like a sealed wet braking system, and for that you just fill it with tractor fluid. So if you have a Prairie 650 or a Brute Force 650 or 700 that has a wet braking system that's sealed, you fill it with tractor fluid.
In a maze of my expectation, I just feel so far away. Holding on to these empty spaces as I try to find my
Alright, now the engine oil and filter.
wide awake in this violet city. It washes over me. It hurts to
And now the spark plugs. Now the front diff. And finally the coolant. Okay, so I think that's all the fluids. Last thing I gotta do is put the exhaust on. But before I put the exhaust on, I did find some exhaust wrap I had from a few years ago from my first quad. So we're gonna wrap part of the exhaust and then put it on, and then hopefully she'll start. Oh man, that looks so good. So the exhaust is on there, it's wrapped. If you remember, when we went to go take this off, it was rust welded together, so we had to cut it off. Woo! Bitch! So I got a makeshift clamp, so I'm gonna make one up and connect these two pipes.
Long
Okay, that's gonna leak so fucking hard. Okay, I think it's time to start it. I'm just gonna plug in the cluster and give it a go. I'm not gonna even crack the garage door. I'm not hopeful at all. There's so many things that could have gone wrong. Here goes nothing. Probably needs a battery too. I'm legit nervous. There's our first problem. Where the fuck does this go? Okay, get the key. Shit, nervous. Okay. Turn the fuel on. Okay, there goes nothing. Well, that's a good sign. Let's get the choke. She fucking starts. All right, we're gonna crack the garage, start it up. Hopefully it stays started so we can burp the coolant. Man, oh man, what a journey. Lot of work for one simple mistake. It was fun though, I learned a ton. She started right away, she felt strong, suspension seemed tight, it was just a little smoky from the exhaust wrap and the exhaust paint. But other than that, there's no leaks, no squeaks, no breakups under acceleration, even with the old gas in it. So I won't know if I truly overlooked anything until I'm pushing it really hard in the trails, but for now she's ready to go. Just gotta do some deep cleaning on the engine, especially it's got a bunch of oil, grime, dust, dirt, sand, everything. So I gotta do some deep cleaning on that, the suspension parts. Planning on painting the wheels and painting the luggage racks. The last thing, I gotta put Terminator's plastics back on. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. I'll see you guys in the next video. And always remember, when they tell you you can't,
I don't think it's gonna seal up.
you tell them, fuck my quad.